So project 6 is called Mini Project 1, and we are going to be looking at chapter 13, which is the transitions and animations. Chapter 14, it says chapter 14 here, but that is actually 3D transitions. So most of the examples look like they're more 2D, and that's more of a um, getting started type animation for CSS. So that's what we're going to be doing on this project. So what we want is we want to animate 3 items, and it can be anything: text, images, backgrounds. Does not have to be a part of a whole page, and you can do any topic you want. So it's pretty fair game of what you want to do. Just and you can try out some different things than what we go over on this. If you want to try to find something your own that you want to try to animate or do something for another project. Okay, so here we have several examples that you can look at. And here, I'm going to refresh this. That way you can kind of see this color changing. So when the browser refreshes, you can see this color change. This one continuously moves, and this one is a hover effect. And so I go over that in some of the videos. Like this would be under the keyframes. This would probably be under the transitions. And I also do this under transitions. And you can use a lot of the code for either or the transitions or the keyframes. Here's one that's got some good flipping motion to it. And it has some boxes within that actually change color. This one, you can move it on a hover effect. So it has a box within a box. And this one also has another color change. I think they cheated on this one. This was more like 2 instead of 3. This is a really good one. I like the creativity because they actually tried to add a graphic. So here you can see his fry grows when you hover over it. And here's another hover effect. And there's one also down here. And here are some that also hover effects. Okay, so now I'm going to show you my examples that I went over in my videos. So on my YouTube videos, kind of goes backwards. You can start with the first one were the transitions. So the first couple are transitions. The next 2 go over keyframe animation. The last one goes over adding an image to the animation, and then the instructions. Okay, so this is the first one. So this will be video 1. Shows how you can do some rollover effects. The second one adds a little bit more to it. You can do some like rotating, and you can see the text also is scaling along with the scaling of the shape, and the shape changes also. And these are all triggered by a hover effect. So these are in the transition animation videos, which are the first 2. And then the next one, this is where you get into keyframe animations. And I kind of go through it kind of one step at a time, adding some motion, and then you can add the border radius, which changes the shape into a circle, from a square to a circle. And then, adding border, and then rotation, and then flipping. And this is all triggered by, oh, didn't like that. It was triggered by the refreshing of your browser. And then the last one, let's see, just make that a little smaller so you can see the ball. Adding an image. And so, like I said, I don't expect you guys to do something probably this advanced, but you can always try some stuff like this. Yeah, and like it says, it does say that in the instructions that experimentation is key. So just try some things out, mix some things around, see what you can do. And then on the last one, I will include this code on Blackboard. This will also refresh, and you can kind of see this is what you can do with some text. You can bring it in from the sides. Got some, might show a little bit of the opacity, and then when it ends, you can see there's a rollover that has a y-axis rotation. So again, I show you how to do these examples on the YouTube channel, and I'll send you links to those. And you can find the code. I will include the code in the week 11 folder here on Blackboard. So here you can see week 11, and if you download this zip folder, that will give you the code that I used for the video examples right here. So once you download them, they should be in a folder, and when you open up the folder, you should have the 5 different. They all look the same, but they all should be a little different. Let me know if there's any issues. And I think that's it. So let me know if you guys have any questions, email me, and we will hope to see you and see your projects in a couple weeks.